Hi everyone, here is Francisca. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in. I live in Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia, so it is an afternoon for me. Now it's about 4 o'clock. Yeah, well, give me a moment. Let me turn on my light. It seems a little bit dark here. Okay, yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. May we all find our success, happiness, and everything our heart desire for this year. Yeah. Well, it is at least for these 2 days. It's wonderful weather here. Yeah. Today I'm going to interview a special guest, and I hope you all get inspired by her. Yeah, she is Lucy from Singapore. She works full time, and at the same time, she is a mom of a handsome boy. Yeah. Well, I think it's better for all of us to listen directly from her and let her introduce herself. Okay, I will bring her in without further ado. Okay. Hi, Lucy. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to our
Happy
live.
New
Hi.
Year.
Welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Now
Year.
we would like to hear your interesting story embarking on this digital business. Yeah. Okay. Before we start questioning you a lot, do you mind to introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you, Francisca. I think I would like to thank you for this opportunity and for the invite. And this is my first time live in year 2023. And thank you so much for the invite. And of course, Happy New Year to any one of you who are watching live or even watching us replay. All right. Of course, thank you. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Luciana. I am a full-time working mother, and originally, actually, I'm from Indonesia, Bandung, okay, in West Java. But I already live in Singapore for the past 20 over years, and full-time working mom, and I have 8 years old son, and of course, I am also a digital business owner. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. Actually, I'm the one that should thank you for accepting my invitation. I know in the beginning of the year, after a long holiday, and you need to go back to work, and it's not easy, right? Yeah, time is so precious for you with the little boy. Yeah, and you even accepted my invitation at a very short notice. Well, it's really very kind of you. Thank you, Lucy.
You're welcome.
Lucy and I were actually strangers a couple months ago, but we now know each other quite well. Yeah. We met each other on this digital business when I checked into her website to know what is actually she is doing. Yeah. So then we started to talk to each other, message each other, and know much better about the digital business. But one thing that she told me a lot and gave me a lot of informations and make sure that and she told me and ensured me that this business is doable and legitimate. At that time, those were really my concern. Yeah.
Mm,
So I would like to ask Lucy more into this business. Yeah.
mm,
Okay, Lucy. Actually, I chanced upon this business when I checked into your website. Right? How about
mm.
you? How did you
Yeah.
chance upon this business?
Okay. Actually, to be honest, in the past, right, I'm not into social media. Okay, I'm not so active in the social media. I only have Facebook account, but my Facebook account, I will seldom take a look. I only see when I just want to take a look, but I only want to take a look other people posts, but not my post, right? So yeah, so that's one of the day that I chanced upon to this advertisement in the newsfeed Facebook. I saw this lady with three kids, young kids, full-time working mother, and also very successful digital business owner. So she did a lot of go live on her page, and she mentioned that she's very successful in doing her career. But of course, I'm very curious is because when you are success in your career and when you have three kids, how are you going to split your time to be able to be a successful digital business owner? This make me more curious, and I really check it out and start chatting with this person. So I start with asking her what kind of business that you are doing. But of course, she say that she's in the digital online space. But of course, if you want to know further, just watch the free webinar, 90 minutes, which I register on her website. Yeah, so it's the same thing that you saw my website and you register and just want to check it out. But when you see the word online, maybe people have seen a lot different type of online, right? But why this is so special about this online? Because I see her. How come that she can spend more time, spending time with family instead of working hard and don't have time for family?
Correct,
Yeah,
correct.
that's where I get to know about this business and how I can get to know this advertisement through this online business. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Mm.
also not a very social media person at that time when I chanced upon your website.
Yes.
Actually, it's just
Uh-huh.
because you look like my friend. Then I click on it, I click on the website, and that's how I check it on you. Yeah. So,
Yes.
well, after joining for some time, do
Mm.
you or did you face any challenges in this business or in especially in, I mean, whatever you are doing at the moment? How did
Yeah.
you overcome it?
Okay. To be honest, when of course, skeptical at first, right? Because I told the person, I said, I need to check it out myself because I don't know whether your business is legit or not, or whether you are a scam. Because when I heard about online, so many scam outside there that they cheat people money, and then after that, no return, no refund, nothing. It's just gone just like that, right? So she said that not to worry because after you watch the webinar, there's another next step that you need to go through. But of course, next step also not to worry because it's the amount that we paid is refundable within 30 days. All right. So I was thinking is I would just go ahead and just do it, right? But my another challenge is after I joined, I told her I'm not a social media person. How am I going to do this online business? And I'm quite surprised actually because the training that they provide is really step by step. And I thought it's like when they mention about training, it's just a training, like I can't even follow sometimes, when you're talking about the online training, right? Sometimes I can't even follow. So I thought it's like, just take a look lah. Maybe the training, I will just try first, see whether I can or cannot. But I'm quite surprised because the training is always updated as well. So social media is always keep on changing, and they always change interface. And I'm quite surprised that the training that they provide is always follow the latest update, right? So I thought that I'm not an IT person. I'm not in the social media. I thought I will face a lot of challenges, but actually it's not because the training they provide is step by step, right? But of course, what kind of challenge? Of course, uh, I'm very shy person. So actually I'm not comfortable talking live like this. So last time when the first time I joined this business, when actually I just want to try out and come out from my comfort zone. Okay, I will just do my solo go live first. But of course I'm very nervous at that time because that's my first time. I never been in any go live before, and any live before, right?
Okay.
But of course, how I can overcome, practice make perfect. But of course, it's not perfect in terms of like what in like you are a like news reporter or those like actor, actress, or like DJ or whatever, right? I'm not, to be honest, right? But this is a real you, that how do you portray yourself in the social media? Because otherwise, if we don't try ourselves, how we overcome that challenge, right? Yeah. So this is how I'm able to manage and overcome those fear. Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm,
as you mentioned that in this business, all the trainings provided and
mm.
it's step by step, and you can after you join and you don't understand. I mean, you follow the training, you don't understand, you can just go back because it's recorded, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. And there's
Uh,
no expiry date, so you can access the training anytime. But of course, sometimes you need help in terms of in person, right?
uh-huh.
So I always look for my mentor or my coach. I need help. I'm stuck on certain things. Of course, there will be a day, right?
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
really cannot. I really cannot. I don't know whether I'm doing right or not. Okay. So
And,
there will be a coach and the mentor to be there with you, and there's no need appointment kind, or there's no expiry date. Like, okay, there are some of the other business, when you join, you need to pay on certain amount of money, and
mhm.
sometimes you need to fix that only you have three months, for example, that you
Oh,
can
yeah,
meet
it's
the
a time
training.
limit. For example, three
Yeah.
months, 6 months,
Yes,
then
yes,
the training
yes, right?
expired.
I mean,
Oh,
you
okay.
you know that out there, right? There are such cases, but for this business, uh, the good thing is you can reach out to anyone, even the community, so that
Mhm.
I won't be lost all the time, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Mm,
well, you mentioned about all about the training, but
mm.
the training are something that you will know after you join it, right? You
Yes,
join it, you
correct,
embark
correct.
on the journey
Mm,
itself. But
mm, mm.
before that, I would like to ask, what made you want to start this digital business?
Mm. Okay. To be honest, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm not a business mind kind, right? So in the past, I always think that when you want to start any business, you need to require a certain amount of capital, which I don't have,
Yes, true, true.
right?
Yeah.
But because you know why I want to really want to check it out about this business, beside the advertisement that I watched, because it happened during the pandemic time, right? And pandemic time, all of us are really affected, especially for my case. Both me and my husband are working, but because my husband at that time experienced pay cut twice at the same year.
Mm-hmm.
And if those people who know my story, whoever watched me before and I shared about my story, because my son is required a lot of therapies, but currently, like, that he need to go through speech therapy. But in the past, when he was born, he needs to go through a lot of occupational therapies and OT, in order for him to improve on his walking and all the muscle, to strengthen the muscle, right? So for us is since he was born, right? So the past 8 years already, that we need to go through a lot of medical appointment with the specialist and etc. So all these medical costs are very high, and we thought that with both of us are working, we can survive. I mean, we are okay, but with the reduced amount of the income that we have, right, at that time, especially during pandemic,
Yeah.
with the reduction to time, I think quite a lot.
Yes.
So we can't, although we have a saving, but how long that can last, right? That's why I want to decided to come to this digital business, because when I heard that the startup capital is achievable, that's why I decided to go in, which is it's different with the traditional business, because when you go into the traditional business, right, or maybe even you want to go into the franchise, how much capital that you need, which I
True.
confirm don't
It's a
have.
huge amount of money.
Huge
Yes.
amount, yeah. So for this one, I take a very minimal capital to start with, because it's very flexible. Whichever amount that you can start, okay, you just start first. Yeah, I'm okay. I say that I will try, and if really is okay um, with me and I really can run, I will continue. So here I am. I'm have been in the business for 2 years already. Yeah, if this business doesn't work right, maybe after 1 year or maybe after few months, I already give up already. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, after listening to all of your story, and
Mm,
we all understand that you are a very busy person, right? You work
mm,
full time, you are a
mm.
wife, you are a mom, and your boy needs you, and you need to
Yes.
spend a lot of time with your boy, right? How did you
Mm.
manage your time? And also you need to go for all of this training, right?
Yes,
And
correct.
manage this business. How did you do that?
Yeah. So, what is the beauty about this business? Because it's flexible, you can do anytime, anywhere, even when you are on holiday or even you are traveling, right? So for me, because I know myself that I need to work full time, right? I need to work during daytime. Then how can I spend my time to do the training? Because it's online, that's why I can go into the online maybe in the morning when I travel to work, and maybe during my lunchtime, or maybe like travel back to home, but especially during at night, especially when my son already sleep, right? So I can continue about all the training. But of course, the first few months, definitely you need spend more time in the training, right? Because there's the basic and the startup that you need to build. Otherwise, how can you build your own business from scratch, right? Yeah, but after
True.
you settle down ready and you set up, the toughest is only the first few months. After that, then you will be okay. That's why I can continue my full-time work. I still can take care of my son, and I still can, during weekend, I still can go out, can spend my time with my family, because this business doesn't require
So roughly
me
how much?
many hours.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah. I mean, how many
in one
hours do
day,
you spend?
I spend, yeah, the most is 1 to 2 hours per day. I don't spend a lot of time on this business. Yeah. So why not, right? With 1 to 2 hours, you are a business owner. The system, automatic system is run at the back. You don't have to worry, because you don't need to build from zero. The funnel is already there. The website is already there. You can just choose from the template. How amazing it is, right?
Okay. Yes, yes,
Mm,
indeed, indeed. Yeah.
mm,
Wow. After hearing all of this, I think it will be very inspiring for a lot of people. Yeah. Do you have
mm,
any advice for those who are still seeking for plan B or
mm,
seeking for another stream of income,
mm,
or maybe looking for something to do in this new
mm.
year 2023?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to advise them, especially regarding this digital business?
Okay. For any one of you, right, who watching live or replay, right, there is no perfect time to start looking outside for the side hustle. Maybe every one of us definitely have our own story, our own life experience. But in uh, this is the good time to start, because it's just the beginning of the year. Maybe it's the time for you to reflect and think whether are you happy in your current job? Are you happy in your current life? whether do you want to have a change lifestyle or change something that maybe give you a lot of satisfaction, right? Or maybe you are facing a lot of financial issue like me last time, why not that check it out by yourself, because by registering the 90 minutes at the website below that Francisca put, right, is totally a free webinar that you can watch. It's only 90 minutes. If you miss the live, it's okay. You can watch the replay anytime. So when you register, definitely you will get more insight, more info about what kind of online business and how different people from globally, because you see, like even I am in Singapore, my business actually is run globally. I don't run in only Singapore. I run global, right? But I don't need to travel because anything we can just do online or Zoom with all my business partner, right? So anywhere that you can run, even that you are not stationed in Kota Kinabalu, you are not stationed in Malaysia, is okay, right? You can still check it out and just watch the free webinar. Who knows that by watching this free online webinar, this is something that may change your life forever. It does change my life because I have been 2 years in this business. Otherwise, if doesn't give me anything, I will not continue. Maybe few months I already give up, and I need to find something to replace and help my finances at that time, right? So go check it out. There's nothing to lose because it's a free, and you still can connect with Francisca after watching the live. I mean, watching the webinar either live or replay. You still can contact Francisca for more info, right?
Yeah.
Because Francisca it has been in this business for a few months, and she's expert already in all the training
Oh,
because
I'm still,
she has been.
I still a lot of things to learn from Lucy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
But this is actually part of our learning, right? I mean,
Yes,
even like the doing live like this
yes.
is part of our learning as well. Yeah.
Mm,
Thank you
yeah,
so much, Lucy, for your time, and
you're welcome.
I really thank you for accepting. And I apologize for a very short notice and your willingness to spend your precious time with our audience. Really appreciate it. Yeah. And also thank you for sharing your valuable information and encouragement. I believe
Mm,
it helps a lot for those who are seeking for the plan B or another streams of income. Yeah. And
mm,
thank you everyone for watching this live wherever you are, or watching the replay as well, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. And for more information about this digital business, you can check it on this website below, and you may
mm,
check my Facebook page as well. Yeah,
mm,
you will get more updates on the topics or person that I'm going to interview in the future that will give you other informations that you would like to know. Yeah,
mm.
okay.
Yeah.
Hope you have got sufficient information before embarking on a digital business. And we'll see
Mm.
you again in another episode of my live sharing. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Lucy, and bye
Okay, you're
bye.
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.